So our next request is coming in from the amazing Toci. This is our an artist in chat, okay? Super cool dude. Kind of my streaming mentor. He's really the reason that I do this now. Because I debated streaming for 2 years, y'all. 2 years. And I did not have the courage to finally do it until Toci was just such an inspiration. So we are going to check out his song now, which I'm super excited about. And this is called Rebuttal. Now, he left me a little note, y'all. He left me a little note in his form here that said, this is an older one, so it's booty. So it's booty. But I like the way the guitar sounds. Kinda. Okay. Sir, I'm gonna be very mad at you if I listen to this and it's like fire and you're just like being all self-deprecating. Okay? So you have told me that this is booty and that you like the guitar kinda. So this better be absolute ass with some mid guitars. That's what I'm expecting. That's what you better deliver, okay? Here we go. Nope. Nope. No, sir. No. I'm already digging this guitar. Toci, why do you gotta lie to me? Why do you gotta lie to me? Don't come up here in my chat. Don't come up here in my chat. Don't be filling out no little notes and being a lie head. That's what my kids call it, okay? My kids call it being a lie head. Don't come in here and be a lie head, sir. Okay? That's not allowed in our house. It's not allowed in my chat, sir. Don't be a lie head. I'm starting this over because honestly, those vocals were fire. So by the way, who's the little girl in the picture? I'm just curious.
So you're giving up on me, or is it a dream? And how do you feel?
I'm sorry. What? What? Did you all hear the grit in that? Bro, you are such a liar.
Is it a dream? And how do you feel without me?
What the hell, bro?
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
I hear that little kick back there.
While the ceiling's coming down, and all I have found is a box of your stuff inside of my head. A tornado goes around, it's got you in his mouth, and there is no getting.
What am I hearing right now? I'm gonna pretend that didn't just happen. I'm gonna pretend that didn't just happen. I didn't read that note. You didn't write lies to me. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
It's not
be super honest. I'm gonna be super honest. I think the only thing left for this song to let me down with, like the only room you even have left here to be disappointing with this, is if that little tease of a kick back there doesn't ever pan out. Like I need to get more of that kick coming in to drive a little more. So if it doesn't do that, then I will go, okay, yeah, that might have, I needed a little bit of that. But that's really the only room you have here to screw up here with this, sir. Because vocals are fire, guitar is fire. This is a beautiful song. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Don't take this the wrong way now. Don't take this the wrong way. These might be some of the best lyrics I've heard from you. Honestly. I'm being honest. Okay. And I'm not saying you're a bad lyricist or anything. I'm not saying that. But these are some of my favorite lyrics I've heard from you. Barring your new song. Barring your new song. Okay, that I heard. That I did listen to your new song on the day it came out. Barring your new song, these are some of the best lyrics I've heard from you. Okay. So like all around, y'all being a lighthead up in here lying to me about how bad this song was. This might be one of the best. Okay, I'm gonna say something blasphemous right now because I absolutely love your Roots. I love your Roots album. Okay, I thoroughly love your Roots album. But like, no joke, I think this is the best song I've ever heard from you. I've never listened to anything from you pre-Roots other than your Wicked Game cover. I love your Wicked Game cover, by the way. Okay. Um, until Violet beat it out. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. But like I've never listened to anything pre-Roots other than your Wicked Game cover. This might be the best song. This is probably my favorite song I've ever heard for you. I'm being total dead out. Like I'm not shining you on right now. Like I'm not like glazing just to prove a point, or like I'm not giving you a hard time. Like legit, this I think is the best song I've ever heard from you. I'm flabbergasted that you thought this was ass. I genuinely, like, what are you smoking, sir? This one was meant to be like more of an interlude on the album, so it didn't really have good structure. Well, bullshit. This is amazing. Prepare to be disappointed. Okay, well, something tells me that kick isn't gonna kick into gear. Yeah, I already heard your new one. Okay, bro, I told you my kids were begging me for it. My daughter, especially. My daughter has seriously been like counting down the days till your new song came out. She kept asking me, how many more days? How many more days? She was so excited. So, like, the moment it dropped, I think I was about 15 minutes past the premiere. Like, I missed it by about 15 minutes because, like, right in the middle of something. And, but, like, as soon as I was done finishing what I was doing, I was like, oh, crap, Toci song. And my daughter was, like, right on that. She was like, oh, it's out, it's out. Like, we watched it immediately. Okay. Yeah, for reals. For reals. Yeah. We're big fans over here, okay? We're big fans. My son loves your music because it really helps him calm at night. And then my daughter just she heard the snippet of you during your week-long streams when you were, when you were promoting your song every night and playing the little snippet. She one of the nights she heard it from like across the living room and she came right over and was like, "What is that?" Like it caught her ear. Like she really liked it. So she's liked it since your promo. She was ready to hear the whole thing. She was so excited for that song. Um, yeah. Okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna finish this. I'm for real. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm kind of mad at you. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of mad at you right now. I'm kind of mad at you that you think this is bad because it's not. In fact, I think I know exactly why it is I like this better than even your Roots ones, and I'm gonna explain it in a second. Yeah, you teased that kick, man. You teased it. I was waiting for it to really explode. Okay, literally, round of applause. Literally, that was That was genuinely the only disappointment. Genuinely the only disappointment from that song was that that kick didn't ever actually kick in and we didn't get like a, you know what I mean? Like a big burst and climax, if you will. Um, okay, that's really the only disappointment here because that was a fire song, and I'm gonna, I think, like I said, I think sonically, I loved your vocals way more on this than on almost anything on Roots. Not everything, because there are a couple of key moments on Roots that I really love. Um, so barring those, okay, the vocals on this, I loved more than most of the vocals on it, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, hold on, give me. I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it because I know exactly. I think I know exactly what it is. Okay, I apologize. I'm going to explain this in an art kind of way because I don't know how else to explain this. Okay, you see this? Okay, I have two rows of it because in oil paints there's warm colors and there's cool colors, and so warm colors will like move towards you visually and then cool colors will move away from you visually, and that's how you get like a 3D effect on a canvas. Okay, so that's why I have two rows. One's a warm and one's a cool. But they're both the same thing, okay? You can kind of see this. Adjust my light so it's not blaring on it. Okay, so this is what's referred to as values. Okay, so when you're looking at something and you're trying to get like something that's flat to look 3D, what allows you to trick your eye that way to create form, that 3D form, are values. Okay, and usually, if you're just kind of drawing something, like if you're drawing like a sphere or something, most people kind of figure out that you need at least two, really kind of a minimum of three values in order to get a form. Okay, you want the 10, it's like 1 through 10. You want the 10 darkest, darkest, dark. You want the 1 lightest, lightest, light, and then you want a midtone, right about 5 to 6. Okay, so if you have one of these, and one of these, you know, a dark, a mid, and a highlight, those three together can create a form. You can get kind of where's the light shining on it, where's the middle ground, and then where's the shadow. And those three things will give you at least an idea of form, okay, of shape. All right. Now, this is at minimum. Okay, at minimum, you need like those three to kind of create that form. But ideally in a painting, you want all of them. Okay, the closer you get to all 10 values in a painting, the closer it's going to look like real. Okay, like real 3D. Okay, so the really, as a painter, my goal is always to try to get as many values in as possible to create the realism of the actual shape and form. Okay, and it doesn't have to be black and white. I mean, this is demonstrated in black and white, but it can be in anything. It really doesn't matter what color you use. It just matters value. So, I mean, I can use neon orange and neon green, and it doesn't matter as long as I'm lining it up with values, I'll still get 3D effect from it. Okay, color doesn't matter, values matter. Okay, so here's what I mean by that, and here's why I'm explaining that, because you're probably thinking, what the hell, Julie? So your vocals, and I think why it is that I enjoyed those vocals is I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I bet that you changed the way that you produce your harmonies, right? Because something that's very, and I think I said this to you a few weeks back, something that's very like, at least on Roots, like when I hear Roots, I can identify your voice by your harmonies because you have a very distinctive sound with your harmonies, and it's because you've got kind of a high on your harmonies. You hit that real high on your harmonies, and it's very distinctive, and it's like, oh, that's Toci, like that's a Toci harmony. But that wasn't on this song, bro. That wasn't on this song. So you had to have changed the way that you produced harmonies. And what I'm thinking is going on here is a lot of times when I hear your harmonies, they're not bad. Okay, before I even say any of this, do not interpret this as bad. Okay, I'm not saying that they're bad at all. Okay, when I hear your harmonies, I'm hearing three values. I'm hearing your mid, which is your main vocal. I'm hearing your 10, which is your lower, and I'm hearing your high way up high. And maybe you're doing more than that. Like maybe you got more in there, but all I can hear is three values. And so sometimes that's a very distinctive sound. Like that's distinctive and there's nothing wrong with that. Like if you want that distinctive sound, it's distinctive. You know what I mean? It's signature you. But at the end of the day, it sounds like three values. Okay? So I think I don't know what's going on between the two. Like I don't know if you're using more harmonies now or less harmonies now or what. But I think my brain or at least my ear felt like when I listened to your rebuttal song, it just felt it felt more it felt like there were more values in there somehow. Okay, and I don't know how, because like I said, I don't know how you produce that, but just in my ear, I felt like there was more values in your harmonies in rebuttal. And so I don't know if it's because you genuinely just had more layers in there. You know what I mean? Like more notes that you were hitting to really layer the harmonies before, or if you didn't, and maybe what I'm hearing now is just that they're further apart. Does that make sense? Like maybe you're not necessarily recording more harmonies, they're just audibly further apart, if that makes sense. But whatever it is, and like I said, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying it's distinctive and it's different. Rebuttal had the main vocal and then a lower one and a higher one. And then the newer ones, depending on the song, some have also a mid harmony in there as well. Okay, so I think, but something sounds like it's further away. I don't know if maybe your higher one just sounds further away from your mid one than it did before, but something about it sounds further away. And like I said, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's just, it's distinctive. I said, I hear it and I know that's distinctive Toci. I heard this and I was like, what the hell am I listening to? Because this doesn't sound like a Toci harmony, at least not the ones I'm used to. You know what I mean? The song is rather mono instrumentally speaking, so the pan vocals can come across more separated in a sense. I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that any of that is bad at all. Like I said, it's just different. Like that's why I was so like confused in a good way, in a good way. But I was so confused by rebuttal because I was like, well, what the hell? This is a different Tosi, man. This is different. And I liked it. And I'm not saying that I don't like Roots because I love that album. But I really liked this rebuttal one, man. Like, this was not booty at all. Like, this was fantastic. You know? Okay? Like, stop being a lie head. That was fire. That was fire. I'm actually going to go and add that to my playlist because I want to hear it again. And especially vocals. Like, I mean, harmonies aside, man, just the grit with which you were singing that stuff, like I could feel the emotion in that so much. That was fire. That was fire. So it had excellent lyrics, and I could really feel the emotion that. I think that was fire. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling about that. In basic summary, you're a total liehead, and that song was fire. Period. The end. Okay. Round of applause to you. Round of applause to you, sir. Okay. Coming in here lying to me. Okay. Geographical. I should have known it, the geographical wizard name. I mean, you were lying to me straight from the name drop, sir. Should have known. Should have known. Okay. All right. Toolful. We went on a whole journey there, y'all. Okay. Yeah, and more drums. Yes, correct, Shauna. We went on a whole journey and I got distracted. More drums. More kick drum, sir. More kick drum. Okay? Don't set the optometrist appointment and then cancel on us. All right? Like deliver with the climax, sir. Kick drums. Go nuts. No pun intended. Okay. I'm still kind of mad at you for lying to me about that one, bro. I'm not even joking. Like seriously, I'm so irritated. I'm still kind of irritated about that. Telling me it's ass. Fucking liar. Okay. All right. Believe in yourself, sir. Believe in yourself. Okay, I'm gonna play this sound and it says treat yourself, but I'm not telling you to treat, I mean, you can treat yourself too. That's fine. Like, go ahead, treat yourself. But what I'm trying to tell you is believe in yourself. Okay, here we go.
Treat yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Treat yourself.
Okay, believe in yourself. Okay, here we go. You just don't like it for some reason? You can't really think of the reason? Well, I mean, tug on that string, see where it takes you. You know? Because I said, personally, that's probably my favorite song I've ever heard from you. So, I don't know. Tug on the string, tug on the string. See where it leads you. Okay. Speaking of strings, our next request